Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Well, what's on the television then? Looks like a penguin. Well, what's on the television then? Looks like a penguin.
Might be a bird brain, but I don't think it's a penguin. Evening, everybody. It's the 12th night. You may have heard that phrase before and not even really known what it meant. What it means is that it's night number 12 of the 12 days of Christmas. And what a day it's been. I'm not even quite ready. I fell asleep in my chair again. There's something wackadoodle with my medication. Don't quite know what, but something's not right. Making me act all foolish, crazy. But it was cold this morning, and I do mean cold. And I had to go outside and finish offloading the things from the rental vehicle. And rather than carrying them into the house, I just said to heck with that, because I was parked right next to my junker. So I threw everything in the back of my car. And I swear I thought my hands were going to fall off from being frozen. And I don't mean frozen like the movie for kids. I mean like frozen, frozen. But I got that done. And I did go over to the coin store, but there was 2-3 people in there, so I really didn't get to talk to the guy about the wheeling and dealing. But I did pick up a few little tidbits. He had a big old bowl sitting there on the counter of buffalo nickels. So I grabbed a few of those. They was cheap. Well, not as cheap as they should have been, but I mean, remember, this is the same place that buys gold and silver, sells coins and funeral flowers. Yum, yum. Let me finish eating this bite real quick. I found something special. I found some special snacks. Oops. I'm breaking things. Yeah, I found some special snacks the other day at the Dollar Tree. And one of them was the white cheddar Cheez-Its, but the other one was even better. There's a line of potato chips and other snacks that come from Michigan called Better Made. Now, my absolute special favorite thing is Better Made Rainbow Dark potato chips. But my second favorite thing is their sour cream and onion potato sticks. And I actually found them in my Dollar Tree, so I got a bag. Just one. I'll say hi to everybody in a minute. I didn't get to eat dinner because I fell asleep in my chair, so I'm... Alright, let me put these away here. Sorry, I know that's rude and crude, but I had to get some kind of food. Ooh, that rhymed. Okay, let me go back to the top of the list. See who's in the house. First, let me make sure I'm on live chat rather than whatever the other one is. YouTube has been switching things over to top chat instead of live chat. And so you miss some of the posts that way. Yeah, good stuff. Now I can go up to the top of the list and see who's here. It says there's 9 of us already. That's a good thing. We have, of course, in the number 1 slot, Miss Leanne Crawford. Behind her, Mike the Greek, Kevin Katowski, new marshal in town. Oh, thanks, new marshal. Look at this. Yeah. Hello, Kevin and Leanne. Oh, you too, Susie. Alrighty then. Kevin says, hopes he wins the pinpointer. Okay, the pinpointer is going to be on tomorrow on the Epiphany edition, which is I'm going to explain the 12 days again. The first 11 days, well, actually, the 12 days themselves that's how long the trip of the wise men took for them to get to where Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus were. Now, after 12 days, they're gathering up their gifts of frankincense and myrrh, and that's where the gift-giving part of it comes from. And then, after the 12th day, on the 12th night, actually, they arrive where Mary and Joseph and the baby are, and the Epiphany, which is the day after the 12th night, is when they realize they are looking at the Son of God. They have reached their destination. They have found him. And so on the 13th, then all the gifts have been given away. And then a whole new chapter starts of making sure that the Son of God is taken care of. And so that's what the celebration on the 13th day of it is the Epiphany. So that's when we're gonna give away the metal detector and a couple other things. And of course I have lost my spot in the roll call because that's the kind of stuff that happens to me. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that happened to me today. Oh my God. Ah, the bestest thing that happened. Okay, let me get past there. Do Marshall, Kevin, Mike the Greek, Leanne, Fleabags. Hi, Fleabag. Jenna's in the house. Boy, Jenna was kicking butt and taking names last night. She winning everything in sight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, leave some for the other folks, girl. Dirt Clod Metal Detecting. David Canham. Uh, I know I saw somebody else in here. Annabelle. I knew I saw Annabelle. There's our Annie. William E. DJ Play Nice. Da, 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 da. I think I got William E. I was just Jackalope. Hello, Mr. Hood Master. I was just over watching Digging with Deej. She went metal detecting, and in the course of her metal detecting adventure, she stumbled upon a dump spot, and she was finding all these really cool bottles and fragments of like blue willow type china and a piece of jadeite china. She's finding all kinds of things. So now she's found her a new digging hole. And why am I telling you this? Because I got a phone call this morning from Michigan. And all the paperwork left that they need is this one stupid piece of paper from a drugstore. I had to actually get a hold of their corporate office and send them a letter requesting that they fax over to Michigan a piece of paper showing anything that I paid for out of pocket as far as prescriptions are concerned. Other than that stupid little piece of paper, which probably is not going to have very much on it, my paperwork is all approved for my apartment, and we are shooting for a January 31st, February 1st move-in date. So I had to get a hold of Sir Benji because that's going to be our chauffeur. He's got some other errands he's going to run in his van. And he's got to go down to South Carolina. I think he's going to go to maybe go to Louisiana, and then he's going to South Carolina and Florida. He's going to go see his brother. These are like little 1-day blip stops. And then he's going to come here, by which time, hopefully, I will have the bulk of the things loaded on the truck because I can't do it and he can't do it. So I'm going to have to pay somebody to do. I'll do what I can of it, but I'm going to have to pay somebody to load furniture. A lot of my furniture I'm not taking because it's old and falling apart. But there's, like, I have a bedroom set that is from the 1930s or 40s. It was in my parents' house when we moved to Florida in the early 50s. And that'll say something for how sturdy that furniture is that it's 70 something years old, might be older than that. And we had a few more pieces of it, but over time things happened to them. But I have the original dresser with the mirror. I have 2 bureaus. I have 1 end table, and the bed has the big. It's not like a canopy bed, but it has the big posts on the ends. It's pretty cool, and I still have that. And that was my furniture when I was a little kid, and it's still my furniture. So anyway, that was my news that I got today. Is fundamentally I am already approved, except for 2 things. One of which she said I didn't have to give her until I get there, which is M3's got to go to the vet. He got to get shot. Yeah, I got to have a shot record for him. I'm going to ask her if I can do it once I get up there so I can take him back to his old vet. He liked that place okay, and I liked it. So, anyway, that's my news. I'll be moving. So, once this 12 days of Christmas thing is over, shows may become sporadic for a while, or they may be broadcast from my cell phone, because I've got to start tearing all this stuff down. I am good, Annabelle. I'm good. I was really tired though. It was a lot of work the last couple of days digging around in the shed, throwing stuff out, hauling stuff away. This weekend I'm going to I have permission to do this. I'm going to set some stuff out in the hall and out in the lobby for sale cheap. And I mean, people are pretty honest here. I really haven't had anybody steal much, and this is mostly quarter and 50-cent dollar stuff. No, unfortunately, I do not have any extra hands. There was a young man that was going to help me that lived downstairs. Well, first there was a young man that was going to help me from my church, and then his family moved, so I lost him. All right, thanks for stopping in, Dirt Clod. Please hit the like and subscribe and all that good doodah day junk. Anyway, so I lost that guy. And then, now see, I don't want anybody to help me pack. I like packing my own stuff, so I know that everything that I like, all the things I want to put in my kitchen are labeled kitchen, because some of it's going to have to go into storage when I first get there until I can go through it all. Because I have basically 4 categories I've got to sort into. I got to sort into the stuff that's going into the storage, the stuff that's going straight to the house, the stuff for my eBay stuff, which is a combination of things, and my jewelry making stuff, because that's another business that I have. So I kind of have to do it myself. It's the loading of the furniture I'm going to have to have. I'm going to have to pay somebody to help me. There's Mr. Benji. We were just talking about my chauffeur extraordinaire. So, anyway, we might as well start out by giving something away. Because I really didn't plan a show. I got Tiffany. Hi, honey. Merry New Year. I don't think these scratches are on the nickel. I think they're on the case the nickel is in. It looks a little rough. It's not the best buffalo, but he's a nice little buffalo. He's a 1936 buffalo. Yeah, that was one thing I noticed. Most of the ones that were in that container I was going through were 30s. But let's see, it says there's 14 in here, and I gotta fire up the Nightbot. Da 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 da. Regular luck. 15. All right. Make sure I'm in live chat. And it says that we got 15 people. So right now is a time for you to put something in the live chat so you can get on the list. So let's get moving. I only got 3 people. Yeah, I used to be on Ravenhawk's channel a lot, but in fact, I was a moderator on there for a while. But when I got sick, I emailed him and said, hey, I just can't do this. You need to give this moderator spot to somebody that can actually, be in there. And then there was a couple people that in there that just started really jerking my chain. And it's nothing personal to him. He has no control over how people in his channel act. Just like I don't have any control over how people here act. Fortunately, some of mine have better manners. But when you get a big channel going like he does, but anyway, I just kind of quit going over there. And one of the reasons is it's so tempting when he's got auctions going on and I want stuff and I knew I couldn't buy anything. And I just felt kind of useless because every penny pretty much was going into the moving fund. Someone just asked me, when am I moving? My tentative move-in date is January 31st, February the 1st. I mean, the unit, there's only one piece of paper they're waiting for, and it's a nothing deal. So, she's already told me I have the unit. It's just a matter of I have to finish packing, and Sir Benji has some things he's got to get lined up and done before he can come here and drive the truck. So I told her, the end of the month would be good. So that's what we're looking at this point. And I got to start getting stuff out of here. So there's William E. There's Sky Quest. I got Tiff. Arnie. Hey, Arnie. Uncle Beep. Jim Steele, that's who asked when I was moving. I'm really excited because I miss Michigan for a number of reasons, and I'm anxious to get my health situation going, and that's going to take a little while because I got to transfer all my insurance and everything up there, and I got to get in with the specialists down at U of M. So there's a lot involved, but I will just be so happy to be out of where I am now. Like, I have never. Okay, let me record where I real quick. We've got 16 in the room and 14 in the Nightbot. So I'm going to read the names. If you don't hear your name, put an X or something in the stream so I can make sure I got you on the list. We got Annabelle, Arnie, David, Flea, Jackalope, Jenna, Jim Steele, Kevin, Leanne, Mike the Greek, Sir Benji, Skycraft. Skycraft. Well, I'll have to explain why I keep saying that. SkyQuest, Tiffany Twisted, Uncle Beep, and William E. and DJ Play Nice. So, if I did not name you, and the reason I keep saying Skycraft, there used to be this store down in my hometown, had all kinds of used parts, electrical parts, plumbing parts. It was a salvage store, and it was called Skycraft. And they had this big, their sign had this like funky looking 1950s rocket on it. And it wasn't too far from our house, and we'd go down there and just buy strange things to make stuff out of. My brother'd go there for electrical stuff, and my dad would go there looking for things to fix lawnmowers with. But that's why I keep saying that. It was a funny store. It still exists, just not in the same place. Okay, so I got 16 and 16. So we're ready to do something. I think we'll start with something simple. Now that I know how to stay out of trouble. Oh, I forgot to check today to see if they did anything about day number 10. I still can't believe that. That's the weirdest thing that has happened to me on YouTube as far as content. I can't believe they completely banned a video over 1 minute of music on a game that I didn't even have anything to do with making. So that's why it's going to be real quiet during the race de la duck. Let me get the ducks up here. We're playing for a 1936 Buffalo. Present ducks. Here, we should have some ducks now. All right, we got Mikey up there supervising in the corner, making sure nobody's doing poo in the pool. I'm sure he's laughing at us while he eats his cheeseburger and children tenders. All right, let me see how we looking. That looks pretty decent. I think I got everybody. So here we're going to go. It's going real quiet, but till I figure out this sound deal, I'm not taking any chances because that was ridiculous. Got Miss Annabelle. She's up there cruising pretty fast, racing with Jenna. The ladies are, oh, here comes SkyQuest. Oh, as soon as I said it, he backed off. Here comes Tiffany Twisted. Benji, what are you doing? Why are you going backwards? You're getting lazy on me. I'm trying to run back there with Jim Steele. He likes hanging around back, but he did finally start winning a few once in a while. So that's all good. Oh, I better find envelopes. There's the envelopes, please. Oh, these will be mailed out after the Epiphany because that way I can save a little bit of postage. I find my pen. Can't find nothing in this place. It's bad. It is. It's really bad. Because I got half packed boxes everywhere. Oh, all right. Envelope. Ow. Dag nabbit. I'm trying to figure out what William E's duck is supposed to be. A punk? Is that a punk duck? Oh, here comes Benji. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh my goodness. Sir Benji for the win. Woohoo. How about that? I believe that belongs to Sir Benji. Alrighty. Hi, BH. Tapping in. All right. Prize number 1 goes out to Sir Benji. Let's see what else I got laying around in here waiting to go out the door. Oh, the other thing, I did get the pieces of the little microscope all put together, and it lit up, but I have not had the opportunity to plug it in and try to calibrate it or get it to run. I did find the calibration sheet, so I will work on that tomorrow since I don't have a car to putt around in anymore, and see if I can get it to sync with the computer, because I didn't get a disc or anything with a driver, and my computer is not picking it up, but I haven't really tried, truthfully. But I'll show you what it looks like, and if I can get it going, I'll give it away for an Epiphany thing. I just did not have time today when I had to do all that last bit of paperwork, and that took priority over everything. So, see if I can. This is what it looks like. You can take pictures with it while you got your coin under it. And it magnifies up to 800x. And the light on it is adjustable. It doesn't have the greatest stand in the world, but and you can adjust the light on it. It has a little adjustable. So if you think it's, you can play with the light on this one, which mine, you really can't too much. But anyway, I got partway into that project. I just didn't get it fully tested to make sure it is going to work. So I'll tend to that tomorrow. And we're going to give away another little prize. And then we're going to go for a bigger prize. And we're going to play some cats and dogs. We haven't done that for a long time. And if you got any ladies in your family that like to cook, let me get this fixed here. There we go. From the Oh Susie Q jewelry collection, we got us some little frying pans. We're either gonna fry something up or we're gonna smack Jethro over the head, one or the other. Not sure which yet. Yeah, when I get my new studio set up, it's going to be a lot better. Right now, things just got added in random, and there's like wires are all tangled up, and yeah, it just got kind of a little bit messy. Got a whole lot messy, and I got a different computer now. Yeah, we haven't done cats and dogs for a long time. We're gonna do them in just a minute, but I'm gonna give these away first. Let's do. I'm trying to do a variety of games and prizes tonight. All right. I've got to make sure I'm spelling things right. I'm still here. I'm just lost. Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I was spelling it right. All right. Now we're going to get there one way or the other. The old slow lady eventually gets where she's going. All right. You need to type hashtag Magi. The Magi were the wise men, and on the 12th night, they arrived to see the baby Jesus and give their gifts. And so we're going to honor them because that's why we have 12 days of Christmas. So there's 14 people, allegedly, in the room. New Marshall, you put a % sign instead of a hashtag, so you need to redo yours or it won't read it. So we'll see who the wisest of the wise is. And while we're doing that, I'm going to look for more envelopes. Oops. I had the whole pack of them here earlier, which, you know what that means. I'll never be able to find them again. Oh, well, there's a couple of envelopes that'll work. It was a test. Well, who failed and who passed? Oh, okay, we got 15 there and only 12 in there. So, and I can't read the names back on this one, so you just have to monitor yourself. But hi, Brandy Mae, welcome. Want to get in the contest to win these little, the wires on these are 14 karat gold plate, and I'm not sure what the frying pans are. I don't remember now. I made those a couple of years back. I made a whole bunch of them because I was vending at a place called the Skillet Festival in Quitman, Georgia, and the Skillet Festival rained out, so I ended up with a lot of skillets. Who did I just see come in? Oh, Tom Kennery. Hi, Tom. Get your Magi typed in for the 12th night of the 12th day. There's 20 people, 21 people, and only 15 of you have entered so far. So once this is over, we're going to play some cats and dogs. And I'll have to explain it to some of you. Some of my older users remember cats and dogs. We haven't done it for a long time. I figured this would be a good time to break it out. I can go ahead and start. Okay, we got 19 in the room. 15 have entered for frying hummingbird eggs. I thought they was for little bitty ducks. For the little bitty ducks. Okay, we got 15 and 19. We're missing 4 people who have not typed in the Magi yet. Oh, these cards are going everywhere. Benji, did I miss your birthday? I'm sorry, honey. I've been so wrapped up in trying to get all this paperwork done for moving and getting everything done. So I'll buy you lunch when I see you. We knew what you meant. Okay, we got 20 and 16, so I'm still missing 4. God is great. I know that guy. I haven't seen him for a long time. How you doing, Mr. T? Now we're at 21 and 16. So I'm still missing some folks that have not typed in their their entry, their hashtag Magi for the 12th night. We're 4 short. Cracked your ribs. Ow, that doesn't sound like fun. I did that a couple years ago. That was awful. Absolutely awful. Okay, come on, people. I'll give you about 1 more minute. And then we're going to go ahead and give those away. Oops. Had some escapees here from the pound. Get them off the floor. Oh, my goodness. Always something. Get those rascals back in the deck. All right, now it says we got 18 and 17, so that's about as close as we're going to get. So let me sit these aside so I don't knock them off. All right, 17 and 17. All righty. Everybody ready? And that says we got 21 and 17. We'll let Patty get in real quick. Yep, there's our Patty. Hi, Patty. And I guess I'm going to go with what we got. Maybe 3 people just don't like skillets. And like I said, then after this, we're going to play cats and dogs. I got a pretty good prize for that. So let's get over here. And if everybody's ready, I'm going to hit the button and we'll see who gets these. And away we go. David! David Canham! Alrighty. We have a winner. Now if he gets those little chicken earrings, he can fry some eggs in those. that in the box. Now, we're going to explain cats and dogs, because cats and dogs is a game I made up. And what it involves is, let me get this off the screen. It involves a couple of decks of cards. One deck of cards has doggies. The other has kitties. Now, each deck also has a joker. Now, if you get a joker, you're going to get 2 entries towards the prize. How this works is I put all these guys in the bag, and we use a U.S. Mint bag. I put all the cards in the bag. First, we pick a name with the Nightbot. That person gets a draw out of the bag, and if they get it right, they get an entry to win the prize. And guess what our prize is going to be? It's going to be one of these mint bags. Now remember, if you get a joker, doesn't matter if it's a cat or a dog, you get 2 entries instead of 1. If you get the old maid, and I don't know where she went, because I just had her right here, but if you get the old maid, you get 4 entries towards winning the U.S. Mint bag. Now those bags, I don't know, it could be a flea bag. Those bags sell for about $25-30 on eBay. I can't tell you exactly. Depends on the condition. Yeah, this is a game we used to play it all the time, and I lost the cards. And I just recently found them when I started packing to move. So we'll walk everybody through. It's fun. And so let me get set up to do it. Get that off of here. And I want to get that off of there. Alrighty. Takes me a minute to. Yeah, it's easy and it's fun. It just takes a minute or two to learn how it works. I just spilled something else. This is terrible. Oh my goodness. I got stuff falling everywhere. A lot of this is going to get packed up tomorrow. Well, actually Sunday. I can't really pack it up tomorrow. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the gift away box. So anyway, somebody's going to win one of these U.S. Mint bags. And we're going to do 10 rounds So that doesn't necessarily mean 10 people are going to be in the game, because they got to guess right to get in there. What we're going to do is, I've got my Nightbot list. I'm going to pick somebody from the Nightbot list, and that person is going to tell me cat or dog. So let's do that part first. Kevin Katowski, do you want me to pull a cat or a dog out of the bag? If you pick correctly, you get a chance to win the bag. So I need to know, you want me to get a cat or a dog out of here? I gotta find something here real quick. I haven't done this for a while. Oh, there it is. Go back. I lost my cats and dogs. Yeah, I'm never ready for my show. I think it's because I spent too much time working in freeform radio. Okay, Kevin wants a dog. So let's see what we can get for Kevin. If he gets a dog, he goes on the list. Oh my goodness, that was quite a fight in there. But victorious, Kevin got a dog, so Kevin is in. I told you, it's crazy. Okay, so that's number one in. Let's see who else. Who gets the next choice? Uncle Beep, cat or dog? Uncle Beep says woof, woof. Is that your choice? Woof, woof. You want a woof, woof. Okay. Let's see if Uncle Beep gets a woof, woof. Oh, yeah. You never know what's going to happen in here. And here we go. And Uncle Beep got, oh, sorry, Uncle Beep. Wah, wah. No entry for Uncle Beep. He came out as a cat. Oh, well, we're going to go till we have picked 10 times. See how many people we get in. And Fleabag, cat or dog? Fleabag wants a kitty. All right, let's see what he gets. Meow. M3 saying there better be some dadgum cats in there. I want one. And Fleabag is our second. He got a kitties. All right. So we got 2 out of 3 so far. Making my list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's in the fight. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. God is great. Cat or doggy? Shake them up real good. Just waiting for God is great to let me know if he wants a cat or a dog. I'll just keep shaking them. Cat or dog from God is great. Anybody see God is great? He was here. Mr. T. Mr. Tai-Tai. Cat or dog? Excuse me. We'll give him another minute and we'll move on. I'm not seeing him. Yeah, he does good work. He works with sick kids in hospitals in Japan. At least the last time I knew, that's where he was. All right, well, we're going to move on to somebody else. If he comes back, we will maybe let him play anyway, because he's a good person. So let's hit the button. Mike the Greek, cat or dog? Cat or dog for Mike the Greek? Doggy. D-O-G-E. Yeah, he still volunteers at the hospital. I thought he did, Anna. I just haven't seen him for a while because I was offline for a while. So there's a lot of people I kind of lost track of. Okay, let's get him shook. And... And let me see, what did Mike the Greek get? Oh, Mike, that's not a dog. Not a dog. Next. B.H. Ringer, cat or dog? I'm going to start throwing some new animals in. I've got more cards, I just haven't had time to fix my games up yet. Yep, I'm sure. Looks a whole lot like M3, and he's not a dog. Although I think he wants to be one. BH says cat. That might be the way to go. Now watch, it'll switch over and start being dogs again. And we're supposed to be having a cat. And we got our third contestant. Got a kitty. Got the kitty. So we have pulled 5 so far, and 3 have gotten in the opportunity to win. So we got to pull 5 more. Next up is Annabelle. Cat or dog, Annabelle? I'm shaking them up a little bit while we're waiting. Annabelle wants a kitty. All right. Kitty, 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 kitty. And for Miss Annabelle, she got what she asked for, a kitty. So Miss Annabelle is in contention to win the U.S. Mint bag. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 4 more people to pull. Next up, new marshal in town. Cat or the dog? Get them all shook up here. Now, y'all be sure and come back tomorrow night because we're giving away some silver. We're giving away the last of the pinpointers. New marshal has selected dog. Dog Star Blazer. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen you for like ever. I sneak in and lurk in your channel once in a while. Usually when I'm in the hospital and I can't, it won't let me type anything in. I can watch, but they've got their stuff restricted in there. Okay, now what was I doing before I got so excited? New marshal, I'm sorry, I forgot what you picked. Dog. Okie dokie. Let's get them doggies rolling. Let's get them a-going. And what did we get? I'm so sorry, sweetie. Those cats, they're just so annoying. They're just so annoying. Better luck next time. Yeah, the Joker would be good. The old maid would be better. I know she's in there. I checked. All right. Dog Star. Cat or dog? Gee, I can't imagine. Hey, Dog Star, I'm moving. I'm finally going back to Michigan the end of the month. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh. Dog Star, you want a dog or a cat? shaking them up. Just waiting. I think our dog fell asleep. Dog Star Blazer. Mole. Well, I don't have any moles in here. I only have a choice of cats or dogs. So you're going to have to pick one of those for now. We don't have Big Country in here. He used to pick things like sloths and anaconda. He always come up with some weird critter. Come on, dog or cat, dog or cat. Otherwise, I'm going to assign you dog so I can move this game on. Oops. Yeah, Dog Star, come on, let's get with the program here, buddy. I know you're in shock to hear me not going, oh, I'm sick. I'll take a dog. All right, I figured you would, but... And... Let's see. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about this? Dog Star pulled the old maid. Gets 4 entries. Hasn't been in here forever. First time we start playing cats and dogs, he gets the old maid. Unbelievable. What a pull. Anyway, there's what the old maid looks like. Also known as the cat lady. So he's got 4 entries. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to pick 2 more. And then the people that got picked are going to go in a duck race, and they're going to have a chance to win the mint bag. Tom Kingery, cat or dog? I got so shook up there for a second because I hardly ever, I think that's only the second time anybody has ever pulled the old maid. And the last time I think was last Christmas. Tom says, dog, please. Hand in there. You guys tear me up, boy. Get to fighting and carrying on in that bag. It's something. Let's see what we got for Mr. Kingery. Uh-oh, kitty mans. Sorry, Tom. One last chance to get in. Shake them up real good. I'm going to hit the button. David Canham, cat or dog? We had 2 nights in a row where it was almost all ladies winning stuff. Tonight, there hasn't been hardly any of the ladies. It's so far been the gents. But there's still more stuff coming. David wants a doggy. How much is a doggy in the bag? And let's see what he got. A doggy! So we have completed our list of competitors. I pulled 10 people, and 4 of you picked the wrong one, and 6 of you picked the right one. And Dogstar, he really picked the right one. Let me get David in here. Okay, so let me get these characters on the wheel. I mean on the duck race, and they're gonna swim around in the water, and somebody's gonna get a genuine vintage penny bag from the U.S. Mint. All right, names, edit. That was fun. I haven't done that for a while. I'm gonna have more room, a little better. Like right now, I don't have my tripods or anything set up, so it's a little hard to do it, but it's fun. And the thing is, I started the game and I found the sound effects later, and I don't even know where that came from, but it's great. It fits the game. Well, we did get Annabelle in there. We got one lady. And of course, I got to remember to put Dogstar in 4 times. For his incredible pull. Alright, get this switched over. Ducky race. Alright. I gotta. Boy, no room here. And we're going to go for 2, 3, 4. We're going to shuffle them because I don't want all them Dogstars ganging up on everybody. Get them split up a little bit anyway. All right. So one of these people is going to win the bag. Will it be Kevin, Fleabag, B.H. Ringer, Annabelle, Dogstar, or David? Now, Dogstar definitely has the advantage, but that doesn't mean he's going to win. It just means he did get a heck of a pull. Quite an advantage there. And yeah. Yeah, I'm watching this sound deal because of that banning of day 10. So right now it's Dog Star and Dog Star and BH Ringer and Dog Star. But that means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because y'all know what happens. It gets to 18 seconds and everybody starts changing position. So we just do not know until it's all over. Yeah, we'll have to do that one more often. And I have some ideas for some more games. I'm I mean, everybody likes the duck races, but I like to do something a little bit different. There's the flea bag. Never won anything ever. Feel the universe is on my side. Oh, that's great. I like it when I have first time winners, and I've had a number of them this year. I've got a lot of new people that have been coming in, and I want y'all to know how much I appreciate you. My channel almost died when I got sick because I couldn't do anything from the hospital. I didn't have my laptop and my phone wouldn't work right. And so, up and now the shift has begun. Mikey, let me know if anybody poos in the pool. And now everybody's coming back right at the end. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's BH Ringer for the win. See, Dog Star had 4 and still couldn't win anything. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, BH. Anybody that wins anything tonight, please send me an email telling me what day you won on and what you won and your mailing address so I can get these things out to you. And also, if you don't have one of my stickers already, I do have a few of them left. So we'll be doing that too. So, all right. Let's see what else we got tonight. Yeah, midnight in the UK. What part of the UK are you in, Annabelle? My dad's family, as far back as I have been able to trace them, are all UK. It's kind of one of those places I'd really like to go just because one whole half of my heritage is from Staffordshire and where's the other place? I don't know how to pronounce it because I'm a bad Brit. Worcestershire, something like that. All right, let's put them ducks down for a while. Yeah, I would love to get over there before my craziness takes advantage of me. I'm hoping that this treatment that I'm going for will, that they'll be able to help me. Oops, that's the wrong box. That's why I'm not finding. Put ducks down on Saturday. Okay, what we got in here? Alright. Okay, this is a pretty good prize. I'm going to do a little prize, and then I'm going to do one more big prize, and then I'm going to go get me some sleep, because I need it. Okay. I got in here, where is it? I just had it in my hand. I can lose stuff. Since we do so much stuff with quarters, I still have not repaired the damage I did the other night from when I dropped all the quarter books and quarters flew everywhere. But I do normally give away a lot of quarters. So our next little prize is going to be 6 foam core holders with the protective plastic shell. They are 2 inches by 2 inches, as you can sort of see, but the package gets a little glare on it. But there's 6 of these in there, and you punch the little center out and you can put your quarters in there. I have found those to be very handy for the W quarters, that there's usually not a in the book for them.
Cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger.
Supposed to share them cheeseburgers. So anyway, we have a pack of 6 of those. Nice little storage containers. And they have a place on there for you to put the date and the grade. I like these better than the plastic ones. And we are also going to give with that one of my handcrafted Christmas ornaments from Oh Susie Q. And these are all pretty much made out of recycled or repurposed items. The wooden slats are actually pieces of an old Jenga game that my niece's kids lost most of the pieces. So I recycled Jenga parts, and these came off of some decoration that I got at the Dollar Tree. And little washi tape and some twine, and one of my craftables that I still do. The earrings that I gave away earlier, by the way, were also from Oh Susie Q, something that I made. The skillets. So I already closed the duck race, so we're gonna have to do something different. I gotta clear this out. And all right, this is just gonna be make a post in the stream, and let me make a new list of people. There are 16. And I guess I will open the duck race back up. Everybody likes that. Oh, we haven't raced Santa Claus yet tonight. Let's do him. I'm sorry I'm having to turn the music off, but for those of you who don't know, the other night I used the emoji race and I got not just a copyright warning, they actually blocked my video worldwide. Now, I didn't pick the music came with the game. And so I am protesting it because night number 10, they completely blocked. I just was stunned. You know, like, you got to be kidding. For less than 2 minutes of a piece of music, you blocked me worldwide? That was insane. So, yeah, I'm protesting that for sure. But in the meantime, I get no credit at all for that one. That kind of really, I'm baffled. Hey, Johnny, what's happening? Yeah, we're going to do a Santa race. I forgot I have him. I didn't have any problem using that one the other night, so the only one I've had a problem with of the free ones was that emoji race. And boy, they burned my little behind on that one. Okay, it says we got 13 and we only got 6 on the list. So we need some more people to post over here in the chat. I'll tell you who's here. Fleabag, Johnny, New Marshall, Patty, Disharoon, Tom Kingery, and Uncle Beep. If you are not any of those people, oops, let me hit my mods. That helped. All right. Now we're up to 10 out of 14. 12 out of 14. We got David C., Dogstar, Fleabag, Jenna, Johnny, Kevin, Leanne, Mike the Greek, New Marshall, Patty Disharoon, Tom Kingery, Uncle Beep, and William E. So we have 13 of 14. So that one person can get in there. Read your last comment. Go back and mute that stream. Yeah, I know, but it just makes me mad because it's a company I absolutely hate that did it. So I want to try to fight them first, and then if I can't get them to retract it, I will just go back and mute that out. But they made it look like it was this German company, and then when you look at the fine print, for lack of a better way of putting it, it turns out that it's Sony. Like they need to go after some old lady for a minute and a half worth of German polka music. Are you kidding me? No, I enjoy fighting with record companies because I have worked in the music industry pretty much my whole life. And when I see something that darn stupid, I like to point it out to other people so they don't get caught up in it. You know, so they know if you run this is going to happen. So I'm not really stressed by it. I just want to see. I want to see what they do. Because most of the time, people don't even question them. They just let them do it. And I never allow that. I always question them. I'm one of those question authority peoples. I thought the best song ever for a long time was John Mellencamp's Authority song. I thought the authorities always win. You're welcome, Dog Star. Okay, where am I at? 17 and 13. I'm going to read the list one more time. David C., Dog Star, Fleabag, Jenna, Johnny, Kevin, Leanne, Mike the Greek, New Marshall, Patty Disharoon, Tom Kingery, Uncle Beep, and William E. If you did not hear your name, put some kind of something over here in the chat so the Nightbot will see you, because it says there's 18 folks in the room and only 13 on the list. So, yeah, see, to me, that's not stress. To me, that's just healthy competition. Stress is when it actually is really something that seriously threatens my well-being. You know, like saying that I'm not going to get my place to live, you know, I'm not going to have food, or my lights are going to get turned off. That's stress. Messing with music corporations that like to rip people off, oh, that's just right up my alley. That's actually an adrenaline rush. Okay, we're up to 15 of 18. So we're still missing 3 people. La 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 la. Fa la la la. Okay, now we're only missing 2. We're not going to wait much longer. I'll go ahead and copy everybody. Put them over here with Santa Claus. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite things that I do all year on my channel is Christmas, because I grew up really poor. And I mean, like, I failed PE because I didn't have money for sneakers. I didn't have any tennis shoes. And somehow, and I actually know how, my mom always made sure we had Christmas. And it was because she saved trading stamps from the grocery store. If you're old enough to remember when you got trading stamps for a bonus on your purchase, and she would save them up and we would all get some kind of gift. Usually it was a gift that all 3 of us could play with, which was difficult because the age difference was like my brother's like 4 or 5 years older than my sister. Anyway, there's about a 12-year age span in there, so it's hard for Mom to come up with a gift that we could all play with. So we would get something like a board game or a croquet set or a badminton thing or something we could all participate in. Puzzles, One year we got luggage because every year that was our one big thing was every year we would go back to Iowa to see my mom's family and my dad's family. And believe me, it was no frills. It was eating bologna sandwiches out of the cooler kind of trip. We slept in the car. We didn't really. Once in a while, we'd get to stay in a motel, and we thought we were rich. And it would be some flea bag place. Nothing personal, flea bag. All right, I got everybody loaded in. Let me get the race up here where everybody can see it. Santee race. I got everybody in that's getting in. Yeah, I also learned how to turn off the sound within the race. So I shouldn't have that problem anymore. All right, we're getting ready to go. And don't forget to put that bacon grease on the runners of your sleighs to make them slide through the ice faster. And we are gonna make a go of it here. If I turn that on, it blocks the Sandies, so we don't want that. All right. Da-da-dum-da-da. Go, Rudolph. Let's go, baby. There. Sorry, I don't want to get in trouble with the music police. I definitely don't want to get in trouble with the music police. Who's at the hospitals, Benji? What did I miss? Still here, but talking to the rescue again. Trying to find someone to get her. Who did I miss? What's going on? While I was setting that up. Do 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 do. Khabib, number 14. A lady, you're trying to buy her Z, as in like a 240Z or a Zinken? What kind of Z are we talking here? Car Z? Yeah, I can do a lot of things, Dog Star, that had I not grown up the way I did, I would not know how to do, or I would not have made it through. But unfortunately, I went to the rich kids school, and when I say the rich kids, I mean I went to school with the kids of doctors and lawyers and judges and congressmen, and then there was this little group of us that lived right on the edge of that district, and they tortured the crap out of us. They really did. We were so bullied from day one. Hey, Bart. And that broke me down, and then I had to build myself back up. All-Star Blazer. How about that? He's got him some little containers to put all that cool stuff he finds metal detecting in. All righty. Find me a little sack to put that in. Boy, the mailbox is getting full. Like I said, I will not be sending this stuff out until after tomorrow's Epiphany giveaway. That way I can combine postage, save me some money. If you'd like to help me out with postage, you can put some money in the buy me a coffee, or you can put some in PayPal or Patreon. You can join Patreon, Cash App. The only thing keeping me from getting monetized is I don't have the watch hours. And because I'm not monetized, I got to come up with more creative ways to mail things out. Dog star. One, 5, 24. Saturdays. All right. Get that sealed up. Then I got one more biggie for tonight. And then all the rest of the goodies will happen tomorrow for the Epiphany. But wait till you see this next prize. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a 1963 Benji. It's the Benjo-matic. It's in a nice little capsule. This one's in really nice shape, too. Mike the Greek's like, oh, Benji. Yeah, this one's in pretty good shape. I just happen to have more than one for that year. And I'm not like a stacker kind of collector. I just want to have one good one of each year. And a lot of that is because I don't have a lot of space. I live in a really small apartment. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Buy Me Coffee. That's another one. Yeah. Oh, Benji, we would never know this. I'm going to have to post this for the media. You think? You think you might like them just a little bit? Okay, so this one we are going to do. We're going to make it work a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. This is kind of one of those things. I had to do job interviews one time to hire someone to work with me at the county. And my number one priority when I had 147 applications handed to me was, if you can't spell it, you can't be it. So in this case, it's going to be, if you can't spell it, you can't have it. Gee, I made this one so difficult. So you got to type hashtag Benji into the stream. Named your firstborn son Benjamin. So right now it says there's 15 people in here, and we'll see, get everybody lined up and signed up. Why is it not adding them to the list here? I'm having a problem. It's not collecting. Huh. Well, let me give it a minute. If it doesn't start picking them up, I'll have to restart it. Because right now, it's not picking anybody up. Huh. It's giving me grief. Okay, it's not working for some reason. So I'm going to go reload this page. That is so strange. I've never had it do that before. Mikey, fix it. Okay, I'm going to close it and reopen it. We'll try it again because it's not acting right. So let me. Sometimes when you play too many games, things get clogged up. And it don't want to go. Oops. No, we're not doing the Bee Gees. Or the Benjujus. I can't type tonight. All right. There we go. Now it's picking them up. Now it's got, says there's 15 in the room and 11, 12. Okay, now let me bring this back up. I don't know why it did that. That was strange. Just got jammed up for some reason. Unfortunately, I can't tell on this one who it has counted and who it hasn't. So you might want to just go back and, even if you did it, do it again just in case it didn't pick you up. But yeah, that's a very clean Benji. Some of the ones I get are a little rough, but that one's a very nice one. And I know a lot of people like them. Well, I will give you a hint. There is a Benji in tomorrow night, or in the Epiphany one as well. And there's a pinpointer and a couple other interesting things. Yeah, I haven't dug a Benji yet. I've dug some Kennedys, and I dug that really cool $2 Australian coin, which I have no idea how it got up in the mountains of Michigan, or the mountains of Virginia, but that was a cool one. Okay, so there's 14 in the room and 13 in the drawing, so there's only one person that's not in. It's funny, my very first silver that I found. In fact, the first two silver things that I dug, neither one were from the United States. I dug a 1954 Canadian dime in the middle of a cotton field in Georgia, and I dug a San Francisco Mint war nickel on my sister's farm in Virginia. It was the only really good thing I found on her farm, except the hood latch handle from a 1930s car. All that acreage, and I didn't really find much of anything out there. All right, there's two people that are not in, but I just can't wait for you forever. Okay, now there's only one. Maybe they don't like Benjis. So we're going to find out who gets the Benji. And then I'm going to go take the rest of my meds. And yeah, I was real excited because it was real early on when I got the war nickel. And so I thought, you know, I hadn't been out there maybe 10 minutes. And I'd only been detecting maybe 2-3 months. And I found that war nickel and I thought, oh boy, I'm going to find all kinds of good stuff here. Nope. But that's the only war nickel I've ever found. So the only thing I've dug up is a bunch of Wheaties, and I didn't use a detector or pinpointer. We removed a stump and there was a bunch of Wheaties around the stump. Mike, there was a park near where I lived in Georgia, and I used to call this place Penny Park. I would find pennies without, I'd have my detector with me and my pinpointer, but there was this huge stump, just like you're talking about. There was this great big stump, and it was cut real low to the ground, and this was a really old part, so the center of the stump had started to rot out, and I just stepped on it, on the stump, and the sides kind of broke away from it. I found so many pennies around that stump, and then I was finding dimes and all kinds of stuff, and there's a video somewhere in my early videos of me finding all those pennies uh, in that stump. So every time I would go there, I would go back to that stump. All right, we're going to push the button and we're going to see who wins Benji. Benji's going home with... Who could ask for anything better than that? Who could ask for that? Sir Benji wins a Benji. That's pretty cool. And guys, I want you to know how cool Sir Benji is. If you don't watch his channel, there's something wrong with you. Now, because of what's going on with my eye, I have to go see specialists up in Michigan, which is where I used to live. And I can drive, but I have a tumor in my eye that's wrapped around my optic nerve and goes back into my brain. So driving a great big truck full of all my stuff is not really the ideal thing for me to be doing. Well, I want y'all to know, Sir Benji's got a little business to take care of down south of me for his eBay store. You should visit his eBay store and mine. And then he's going to come up here And we're going to put, my car's dead, so um, I'm getting rid of it, and we're going to, Benji's going to drive the U-Haul truck back to Michigan, and we're going to pull his van on one of the little dolly things. So this guy is going all the way out of his way to come over to Virginia to get me and take me back to Michigan, where I will be living somewhere within 10 miles or so of him. When I lived up there before, I lived right around the corner from Fleabag, didn't even know him or didn't know it. But yeah, big kudos to Sir Benji. You don't ship that. I'll get that in person. You bet you. I'll just write on the envelope, hold for Sir Benji. Yeah, you got a good one too. Some of them I get are a little raggedy, but that one's a really nice one. So I'm going to put Sir Benji and the date and hold for personal delivery. Yeah, so anyway, I want all of you to thank Sir Benji on my behalf, because I would not be able to be doing this move if it were not for him stepping up that way. Well, I would be able to do it. I would drive the truck, but I would only be able to drive about 100 miles a day, and it's only 600 miles. So he has really stepped up on that, and it's absolutely awesome. And in return, I'm going to take him to one of my crazy rock stars farms that's never been metal detected. He gets to go, and Digging with Deej gets to go. Mark Thomas, hey buddy. So they're going to get to meet a 60s rock star and dig holes in his farm. And there have been all kinds of things. That farm, to our knowledge, has never been detected, and it has been in the same two families since the 1870s or 1880s. So, and there's been all kinds of, there's one section, it's going to be horrible. There's probably some good stuff in it, but it's going to be rough to detect because they used to have a mud bogging course out there. So there's going to be where the grandstands were, and so there could be some good stuff there, and there was camping out there, but then there's also going to be a bunch of old dead car parts, and we have no idea what we're going to find. But my friend, the musician, wants to learn to metal detect, and I have an extra detector, so I said, well, here's the deal. If I can bring the two people that have been helping me to get back to Michigan, we will show you how to metal detect. And there's plenty of land out there, and they got rid of the cows, so we don't have to worry about dodging bully anymore. We used to, when I lived up there before, they had Black Angus cattle, and couple of them were ones that I kind of took care of, and but they started getting a little old, and the cows started getting a little old, and the breeders were getting old, and so they've gotten rid of the cows now, which means we can go out in that part of the pasture, which is, I've been out there maybe twice, but nobody's ever detected out there, so that's going to be part of my way of paying back, and people that are helping me get there. So anyway, if you have not um, checked out all the channels of these wonderful people that are in my little group here, please go check their channels out. Um, some of them do some absolutely amazing stuff. Some people don't have any content, and that's fine too. I watched for a long time before I started doing a channel. I didn't really start doing a channel until COVID sort of forced me into lockdown. So anyway, if you won something, email me, let me know that you won it on January 5th and what it was and your address. And like I said, once I do the Epiphany show tomorrow, then I'll start packing these up, because some of them some people have won more than one item, and that does help save on the postage. And after tomorrow and the big Epiphany finale, I'm going to try to at least do my regular shows, even if I have to do them from my phone. But I got to start tearing this part of the house down, so to speak, and getting the stuff packed now that I actually have a genuine date for my move. And I've got a lot of stuff I'm just getting rid of. Some furniture that's just ratty, that I can go to the thrift store and replace it for 25-30 bucks. So anyway, I'm going to go take my meds and hit my bed. M3 never made an appearance tonight because he's a stinker. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I got to buy M3 a new kitty carrier, because I went by the U-Haul place. The newer U-Hauls have the big long 3-person bench seat in for the front seat, but M3's cage is too big for 3 of us, for Benji, me, and M3. So he's gonna have to get a smaller transport cage. So I gotta go online and look for that. So anyway, everybody, thank you for being here. If you didn't hit the like button or any of that stuff, please do so before you depart. And if you can go over to my page for my channel and find the playlist and give me some viewing time, that would be greatly appreciated, because I have everything else I need to get monetized except that. Thank you to all my mods, to all my peeps, and we will see you tomorrow for the big Epiphany giveaway. Bye, everybody.